Hi everybody, Claudia with We're Just Two Sisters, and happy almost Valentine's Day. This is my favorite little Valentine piece that I made this year. And it doesn't have to be for Valentine. It purposefully does not have like a lot of Valentine things in it, but it's extremely romantic and it would be the perfect gift for your mom or your sister or your loved one. Just very romantic and very nostalgic, very old and vintage looking. So it's a brown bag journal, which you should be familiar with if you've seen any of my videos. And it's available on the Etsy store. Let's take a look inside. It's got a really pretty little pink silk ribbon here, which you can use or you can replace with one of your own. The front has this lovely photograph with some very vintage little cloth flowers. And on the very front, and I've not done this before, I've actually created a pull-out. So on the very front of the journal, you can pull this little insert out, and it opens up, has a little tab here that makes it easy to pull out. And when you open it up, it actually has this lovely little folio, this little notebook. Has quite a bit of paper. It's my own coffee dyed paper, and a beautiful little photograph there of a wedding. And on the back, it's just the plain pink paper with the hearts. And this just slides very easily into the front pocket of the journal. And I like how the little tab hangs over there. The journal is sewn in. The signature is underneath the lace binding here. And on the back, it has, again, a very romantic picture of a couple all dressed up with a little side pocket here and yet another of the little vintage flowers. This photograph slips right down into that little side pocket, corner pocket. Then when you open it up, on the very first page of this journal, there is a top little hidden pocket here, and in the hidden pocket I've included this tag that I made. It says, "For you and for me," and on the back it's just blank, with a little bit of embellishment so that you can write on it. This just slips right down into that top pocket. And then I've also included this piece, which is a letter congratulating someone on their wedding day back in the 1920s. And this, again, just goes down into this pocket. And again, I like how they show, I like to leave them over the edge here so that they hang off the top, and there's some on the bottom too. This has a little tag and a little photograph. This is a lovely couple, military he looks, and then you can just maybe imagine that this is them after they were married for a while, and then this is how they ended up, which is everyone's love story, to grow old with me, the best is yet to be. I found that actually, which I'm fortunate and grateful for. So here's the little journal. I have kept this one very, very plain. I thought it would just be so pretty and classic using this linen paper, and I've scalloped the edges of the paper, as you can see, and I've inked some of the pages just to give it a little bit more of that vintage look. And then on the front, I've included this piece of vellum, which I thought really added a nostalgic touch to it. The vellum is also on the back as the cover of the journal. This is a lovely photograph of a young couple bicycling. And then when you open this one up, of course, as always, they are a trifold. This one has a really lovely photograph here with a belly band that I made, and I inserted this little receipt here, very old receipt, little invoice, January 1902. And that one just can go right down into this little band. Actually, I like it the other way because I like to be able to see the writing more. But you can move these around and you can put in them whatever you want. This one actually has a bottom pocket. In the bottom pocket, I've included a Western Union telegram from 1930. And you can just put whatever you want in these, love letters and all kinds of fun things. And then this one has this lovely photograph here and a pull-out on the side. And this is one of my original. It's not duplicated. It is a vintage little postcard. It is embossed. It says, "To greet you with sincere wishes." It actually has the original letter that was written on it to Miss Eunice Pack in Parma, Idaho, rural route number 3. And it's from 12/4/1919. Very old. And as I've said before, sometimes I struggle parting with these lovely things, but I always think, you know what, let me use it in a way that someone else can enjoy it as well. So that is that little journal. It's a lovely, romantic little journal that would make a wonderful Valentine's gift, or you certainly could keep it for yourself and continue to embellish it. Fits nicely in your purse. You could also just use it to write a story, some poetry, whatever you would choose to do. So if you're interested in purchasing this little journal, it's available while it lasts on our Etsy store, and that's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. And again, that's www.we'rejusttwosisters with the number 2.etsy.com. And if you liked this video, please click on the little like button below. It certainly helps us to get some additional exposure, and we appreciate your feedback. So thank you again. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll see you soon.